The Alchemist is not just a novel. It is a journey about following one's dreams and discovering the true purpose of life. The story begins with Santiago, a young shepherd boy in Andalusia, Spain. Santiago is different from other shepherds because he loves to read and often wonders about life beyond the fields where he grazes his sheep. One night, he has a recurring dream about a treasure hidden near the Egyptian pyramids. Intrigued by the mystery of this dream, he visits a gypsy woman who interprets dreams. She tells him that his dream is a prophecy and that he must travel to Egypt to find this treasure. Santiago is hesitant, but this is the beginning of his inner calling, his personal legend, as the book calls it. Soon after, Santiago meets a wise old man named Melchizedek, the king of Salem. This mysterious figure tells him that everyone has a personal legend, a true purpose that they must follow. He explains that most people give up on their dreams because of fear or comfort, but those who truly listen to their hearts find fulfillment. Melchizedek gives Santiago two magical stones, Urim and Thummim, to help him make decisions along the way. This encounter changes Santiago's life and pushes him to sell his flock of sheep and set out on a journey toward Egypt. When Santiago reaches Tangier in North Africa, he immediately faces betrayal. A stranger robs him of all his money, leaving him stranded in a foreign land. At first, Santiago feels hopeless, but instead of giving up, he decides to rebuild his life. He finds work at a crystal merchant's shop. Here he learns important lessons about perseverance, patience, and how people often give up on their dreams. The merchant is kind but stuck in his comfort zone, never daring to pursue his own dream of traveling to Mecca. By working in the shop, Santiago not only earns enough money, but also realizes the danger of settling for less than your true calling. This chapter shows that every failure can be turned into a step forward.
After saving enough money, Santiago joins a caravan crossing the desert toward Egypt. On this journey, he meets an Englishman who is studying alchemy, the ancient science of turning metals into gold. The Englishman is searching for a wise alchemist who can teach him the secrets of transformation. Through their conversations, Santiago learns that alchemy is not just about transforming metals, but also about personal transformation, finding one's true self. This part of the story emphasizes that wisdom is not found in books alone, but also through observing life and listening to the world around us. The caravan eventually reaches an oasis where Santiago experiences love for the first time. He meets Fatima, a desert woman who captures his heart. Santiago feels torn between staying with her and continuing his journey. But Fatima, understanding the language of the desert, encourages him to pursue his dream, telling him that true love never stops someone from following their destiny. This is one of the most powerful parts of the book, showing that love and dreams can exist together, and real love supports one's purpose rather than holding them back.
At the oasis, Santiago also has a vision of an attack on the settlement. He warns the tribal leaders, and his vision comes true, saving many lives. This proves that he is learning the language of the world, a way of connecting with the soul of the earth. It also brings him closer to meeting the true alchemist. Finally, Santiago meets the alchemist, a mysterious man who becomes his mentor. The alchemist teaches him that every person has the power to turn their life into gold if they listen to their heart and follow their path. They travel together through dangerous deserts, facing fear, uncertainty, and even capture by tribesmen. At one point, the alchemist tells Santiago to demonstrate his spiritual strength by turning himself into the wind.
At first, this seems impossible, but Santiago opens himself to the universe, listens to the desert, the wind, and the sun, and realizes that everything is connected through the soul of the world. With this realization, he is able to perform the miracle, proving the truth of his journey.
When Santiago finally reaches the pyramids, he digs for his treasure, but finds nothing. Just when he feels broken, he is beaten by thieves. Ironically, one of the thieves tells him that he too once had a dream about treasure buried under a sycamore tree in Spain, exactly where Santiago had his dream in the beginning. This revelation shocks Santiago. He realizes that the treasure was never in Egypt, but back where he started, under the tree near the church in Andalusia. The story ends with Santiago returning home to Spain, where he discovers a chest filled with gold and jewels under the tree where he first dreamed. He understands that the real treasure was not just the wealth, but the journey itself, the lessons learned, the love he found, and the wisdom gained.